Hey everybody, so this is in response to yesterday's video, and basically, how much do you lose by renting? That's sometimes a question that people don't really think about. So one of the things I did today in preparation of this is I went to a local apartment complex just to find out what rents are currently. Now, as I explained yesterday, I have the 4-bedroom home that is in Lompoc that's being available for $2,200 a month. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to check on something here in the Santa Maria area just to sort of give us some dynamics. And this is something that I'll be addressing at the homebuyer seminar too, because when you hear some of this stuff, I think you're going to be very surprised. So believe it or not, the apartment complex that I went to is over near Walmart. And so it's very central, it's nice, it's new and everything else. But a 3-bedroom apartment there runs, guess what? $2,300, or $2,390 actually. So what I did is I did the math, okay? And so just to give you an example, if you were renting an apartment over there and it was $2,390, do you realize you'd be paying $28,600 a month towards a rent in an apartment? That's not even having any kind of benefits of home ownership. Now, before I get too carried away and have you worry about all this, there are times that it's important to rent, and I would be happy to go through that with you. So if it's important for you to rent, then great. But I want to debunk some of the myths on Friday that people often stop themselves from buying a home because they can complicate it when it doesn't have to be complicated. Another thing, just as an idea, is that means that after 5 years, if you were to rent this 3-bedroom apartment, because actually most people rent usually for at least 2 to 3 years, but just get this, 5 years, you would be spending $143,400. Ouch. So what I want you to do is I want you to sort of pause and sit back and think about it. If you can accomplish renting for $2,390, there's a very strong possibility you can own. I'm in a home right now. It's a 4-bedroom home in Orchid. It's priced at $400,000, and with some of the grants and home buyer programs that are available, and you don't even have to be a first-time home buyer, you could potentially own this 4-bedroom home for just about $300 more. And there's ways that that can actually happen in a very easy manner, and ways we can prepare you to have it happen as well. So now understand, this is a starter home. It's going to need some attention, but it's got a lot of good things that are working for it. So that may not necessarily be your flavor. But the other thing that happened is I had a client that we sat down and we took a look at how much it would cost for them to buy a home for their price point of about $460,000. And then we also went all the way up to $600,000. And believe it or not, in between that span with what they were doing and how they were positioning themselves, there was only about a $500 difference. Interest rates are so low right now that a lot of people are taking advantage of it. It doesn't matter whether it's your first home, your second home, a starter home, a trophy home, or even a vacation home. If you've at all considered doing any investments into real estate right now, we need to talk. And if you would like, come to the seminar. It's free, there's no obligation, packed with tons of information. So that is some of the reasons why the myths of rentals and the cost of renting can actually be exorbitant. This is Call Krista, OIC Real Estate Services, serving the California Central Coast. Give us a call, 805-201-2777. Register for your space. And also, you can email me, callkrista@gmail.com. That's call with a C, Krista with a K, @gmail.com. Let's all get smart together. Have an amazingly wonderful day. Bye.